What's going on, fam? It's Young Ray Lowolf here, and guys, I think it's time I tell y'all something that I should have told you ever since I first started doing YouTube. And it's my story. Because y'all have probably been barking at me to tell y'all about me. And I've been thinking of this and making this difficult decision to tell my story, and I think it's time I tell y'all my story. So, I was born in the hospital that used to sit in downtown Painesville at 10:11 p.m. on February 28th, 1998. My real mother, Jenny, was the one who originally raised me from birth. She was 18 when she gave birth to me, and I did have a good life for the next 3 years, but my dad was a different story. Like, my real dad, Joshua, was a monster. Like, whenever I cried, he, like, shook me like I was a freaking, like, rattle toy. And whenever I cried, he would just dump me on the snow, even close to death. And now it's been 18 years, and when I was around 3, my real mom was homeless around the time, and she was forced to make a difficult decision. Whether to give me to my real mom, Karen, or to give me to the estate, what was the Ohio government, I believe. And she chose to give me to Karen, which is my foster mom, and she thought that her giving me to Karen would get her back on her feet, but Karen just shunned Jenny from my life. And she's kept me away from her for these past 18 years. And so I just had a really difficult time. Anyway, when I was around like 4 or 5 years old, I think, when I went to this daycare that's in Mentor, that's close to where Walmart sits and all that, they did not take me lightly there, because I wasn't like all the other kids that they kept there. I was totally out of character in there. And then about a year after that, when I was like 5, I went to Madison Avenue Elementary, and I got kicked out from there then because they didn't have classes to keep autistic kids like myself in there. And then they brought me to that other daycare, which is down the road from Madison Avenue, I believe. And it's still sitting there, but I don't think it works as a daycare anymore. And I usually slept there after being at Madison Avenue for like half the day, and my foster parents would come pick me up the next morning around that time, I think, as far as I can remember, and I barely remember anything from around that time, and then I went to Leroy, of which they put me in kindergarten around the time, and it was really rough. Like guys, you've got to understand, I've had a really rough life so far. Well, actually back then, my life was really rough. But now these past over 10 to 15 years of my life, so these years of my life have been pretty smooth so far, apart from getting bullied on Xbox all the time, and like getting bullied because of my autism, and being ignored a lot, and losing lots of my friends because of that. but at least I still have some very old friends that are still sticking up for me, like Seth Pertz, of which you can go check out his channel. It's Seth Drago. It's not Seth Pertz anymore. It's Seth Drago. He has over 15 subscribers now. So if you want to, you can go check him out. It's Seth Drago, and before I did any of this, my first actual gaming system was the Game Boy, which I got that around during my like 6th or 7th birthday, and then after that I got the PlayStation 2, which that was actually the true first console game that I've ever played, and that's what kind of got me into gaming. And then around like 2006, I went to Taekwondo, of which you probably can't really see the belt up there because I went to Taekwondo from 2006 until 2008, and actually we didn't always used to live here. We actually used to live down just down the road from Madison Avenue Elementary, close to the tracks, of which is where my my foster mom's dad, Pete, he was so depressed because of like financial problems or something that he just stood on the tracks and got ran over by a train, which in other words he committed suicide. And my mom lost her sister Aunt Jackie back in like 2005 or 2006 or something like that, and she died from cancer because she kept like smoking so much, and it got rid of all of her hair, which that usually happens when you smoke all the time. But the most shocking part of my story is gonna come up later in the video. So anyway, continuing on. And then after I went to Leroy, after Madison Avenue, I went to Hale Road. Hale Road Elementary. I was in this like special needs class, of which I was in there for like quite a while, around like 2 or 3 years. Actually, about like a year to like 2 years, I believe. And then I got there when I went to Leroy Elementary for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And then I went to Lamouth for 6th and 7th grade, and then I went to Riverside. A Riverside High School / Donner Junior High for 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, which I'm now in this work program called RAVE, which is a training program for special needs kids like myself to like learn to get a job and all that. And I don't want to tell them this, and by that I mean my real parents, but I hope you guys will keep this a secret, because I will actually tell you. I will actually leave a link to my Twitter in the description below. It may not be likely, but it's the name of my Grand Theft Auto Online character called Siri Chicana. I'll be leaving the name of my Twitter in the description below so that y'all can go type in that name and follow me, and then like ask me of what the important secret thing I'll be telling you all is, because I don't want my foster mom to find out about this, because she's gonna kill me. Like she's gonna just shun me from her life and just shun me from gaming and this in particular, which I do not want to lose all that, because this is what's gotten me so successful throughout these past 2 years of my life, is by doing this. It is by doing YouTube, and I just thought, and I just really hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, because I just thought I'd tell you guys like my whole story, because I should have told you this a long time ago, and it was just a really hard thing for me to go through. Like if you could just imagine of what I had to go through throughout my life, like all the bullying, like all the regretments, as well as like the like rejections and all that. It was just so rough on me that my real dad shaking me about was not the cause of my autism, because I wasn't diagnosed with it until I was like 3. So I wasn't diagnosed with this disability, autism, and ADHD when I was around until I was like 3 years old. And to those out there who understand where I'm coming from, because they've had a similar experience with their real parents and are now living with their foster parents. In fact, my girlfriend Samantha, she too also has 2 parents, a real mom named Beth, who of who I don't take lightly anymore because of her laying into me this one time, and her other mom Tamara, of which she is a really nice lady, although she can be a bit harsh and just monstrous to me sometimes, but I'm perfectly used to that now. But I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for my foster parents, my girlfriend Samantha, and most importantly, you guys. You guys are the ones that have mainly been keeping me going this whole time. And guys, we are nearly at 400 subscribers. Like, we are almost there. Except that we are still a long way away from 1,000 subscribers, because that, guys, is my main subscriber goal. So I just thought I'd take the time to share my real. I just thought I'd take the time to share my real story with you guys, and this is one of the hardest things that I've ever done on YouTube, is tell my story, because I will actually make a video some other time of which I'll show you all like my old pictures of like me back when I was younger, so that you guys can understand of how I was back when I was like before all of this happened. If you guys want me to do just that, then please let me know in the comments, because I really appreciate what you guys are doing. And I really appreciate you guys being here for me in terms of my, well, so-called YouTube career, because I really appreciate you guys being here for me. And like I'm serious, I would not be here today if it weren't for you guys. As well as my foster parents taking me in, and not the estate, the fucking state government bullshit bastards that wanted to take me in because of that fucking bullshit law choice that they forced my real mom Jenny to make. But I'm not going to go into too deep of detail with that. So I just thought I'd take the time to share my story with you guys, because I just thought you guys have been wanting to know like who am I and where have I come from. But ironically enough, my foster parents' real names are Rick and Karen Davidson, as in the Harley Davidson Motorcycle Company, of which my last name is Hannes, of which is like a Northern European name, of which I don't really know much about that. But I just thought I'd take the time to share my story with you guys, because, well, if you guys liked it, then please destroy the fuck out of the like button and show me all of your support, and just show that you are there for me. Like, be there for me. Be part of this pack. Be part of this lone wolf pack, and show the alpha male here your support. And definitely let me know in the comments down below what y'all does. And if you're new to my channel, definitely do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell button so that you do not miss a single video from me, and videos just like this one. And also click that notification bell button, because that's what's going to help my channel grow from here on. And I will see y'all in the next one. Talk to y'all later, and happy travels to y'all. And safe travels, Land Striders. And drive safely, fam. And don't make the same stupid decisions that I made in the past. And don't follow my footsteps. I just don't want you guys to go through the horror that I went through. So take care, everyone, and good night, everyone. I'll see y'all in the next video. Talk to y'all later.